So today we have a little update, and I'm going to do something just a little bit different. This is Hold My Sweet Tea. Good day, gentle listeners. I'm Pearl.
Good day, chaotic listeners. I'm Holly. It's all about balance here on this podcast.
That's right.
We're not rage baiting, though.
No. So we have an update, a small, tiny, irritating update.
Indeed.
Yeah. So the Shondra May case, we all know the last little update. I told you that they have DNA evidence that Reuben Wheat was the dude, whatever. Right. So, they've got him scheduled to go to court. So he goes to court, and it's like a bond hearing, which he gets denied bond.
As he should have.
Absolutely. Then, a wonderful 2 days later, he decides to up and die in prison.
That sounds so suspicious to me.
Yeah, so he actually, what date was Saturday? Was the 6th?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, he died on the 6th of December, on my honey bunny's birthday.
I know, when you sent that to me, I was like, there's a sham here. There's something wrong.
Yeah.
I'm like, what happened? Who knew something else?
Right. So his cause of death is unknown at this point, but they're saying that they don't suspect any foul play.
They always say that.
And Mississippi Bureau of Investigations is handling that case because it has to be investigated regardless.
Absolutely.
But so now it's, I guess, a matter of just waiting, because I think that regardless of what his cause of death ends up being, hopefully they'll still release the details of their investigation so everybody can still see it.
That would be great.
Give some finality. I'm just like, golly, are you kidding?
Yeah. Because, right when you get to, okay, they found this guy, they know it's him, they've got the DNA stuff, now we have to go to trial, he dies.
Mm-hmm.
That's just a punch in the gut for Shondra's brother and the rest of her family.
And friends and just everybody else that knew her, teachers, gosh, the whole dang school at that point.
One of the biggest cases in Mississippi history at this point.
Yeah. And it just got sadder.
Yeah.
Because I was really looking forward to that. And I know I wasn't the only one. So I think that's the first time I read something and went, are you kidding? About somebody dying, getting angry about it. I'm like, So,
sad.
If you're mad about it, message us.
Right.
we
have a lot of Mississippi listeners.
Mad together.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah.
So what you doing today? Something a little different, you said?
Yeah, so we're going to do something different. Something that's more like tragedy turns small miracle type stuff.
Okay. It's a Christmas miracle.
But it also might make you cry a little bit.
Oh, okay.
We'll see. I just thought it would be balancing to do something just a little off the wall, a little bit different. Merry Christmas.
Right.
So we're going to talk about a father
Mm-hmm.
who became a professional Santa Claus.
Oh, okay.
And he was a professional Santa Claus for 49 years. And then something really crappy happened right before his 50th that he was like hoping to reach that
Yeah.
50th.
Wow.
So,
How does one become a professional I guess that's like going to clown school to be a clown. Like you have to
yeah.
have certain requirements and certain a look, I guess, to be a professional Santa.
Mm-hmm. And so the story I read is actually
Mm-hmm.
by one of his daughters.
Mm-hmm.
She's the one who wrote about the whole situation. And she kind of explains in there a little bit about how her father, his name is Ray, started being Santa at just 21 years old.
Wow.
Yeah. And she said, like, growing up, she was taught that Christmas magic wasn't like something you just, like, something that
Yeah.
happened and you just waited for it to come.
Mm-hmm.
It was something you made.
Yeah.
And that's what she learned from her father being Santa Claus.
Yeah.
He was actually working a wedding party for a local catering company, and there was a request that the bride and groom be photographed with Santa. So this would be his official first time playing the part of Santa. Crazy enough, a coworker just so happens to have a Santa suit in his car.
He's like, wait a minute, I have a Santa suit in my car.
Yeah. So, of course, Ray's like, cool, I'll be Santa.
Right.
Let's do it. And then, like Rudolph,
Mm-hmm.
the rest is down in history.
There you go.
So for the next 49 years, like I said, every December, didn't matter what he was doing, he was Santa.
Yep. He was like, I'm going to perfect this Santa.
Mm-hmm. It's like, didn't matter if he like had a different job or if like he twisted an ankle
Right.
or somebody died.
He's like, I have an obligation.
He's
I
like,
am Santa.
I am Santa. And it was like just really a big deal for him.
Mm-hmm.
And he would go to malls.
Mm-hmm.
He would go to schools. He would go to firehouses, churches, nursing homes, restaurants, banks, libraries, community centers, just literally anywhere, parks.
Wherever he could ho.
Wherever he could bring some joy to some children, that's where he was. Or even some seniors, stuff like that, like sick people.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that had to have been like really heartwarming for him because he's brightening the day of someone who may not have been okay. He even did some Santa stuff on TV for like the news and stuff like that. He would do private parties, obviously. That's where it all began.
Mm-hmm.
So why not? And he would go and buy candy canes and like hand them out.
Right.
And he literally would just like, fixing his suit if it tore or anything like that. Like it was just like he wore that this whole entire time. And every year he would tell his daughters, there's nothing in the world like seeing a child's face light up. That's why I do it.
Aww.
So at the end of his 49th year, he was like stoked because he like immediately starts planning for his 50th year as Santa.
Right.
That's a milestone.
Right. That's the golden Sanniversary.
Yeah. So he had like some ideas. He wanted to like start getting some toys that he could hand out and talking about like the families he's seen year after year and hoping to get to see them again. And
right.
do pictures or whatever with them. And then he was like, you know what, I think maybe after that, I'm going to retire.
Mm-hmm.
I won't be Santa anymore. He said, but maybe not. We'll see.
Yeah.
And his daughter said, knowing him, they really didn't think he would stop, like, ever.
Yeah. Because he was like, what, 71 at this point? Because he started when he was 21. So,
right.
yeah.
So, yeah. So this is when typical life gets in the way.
Mm-hmm.
And their lives get jarred and turned upside down because he finds out at a doctor's appointment that he had pancreatic cancer.
Oh, no.
And his daughter states, that he didn't cry. He didn't ask, why me? He just took my sisters and my hand and said, well, we'll just take it as it comes.
Yeah.
And she said, that's her father, gentle, steady, unshaken, even if the ground shifted below.
Right.
Below. He's just everybody else's rock.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, this cancer moved really fast.
Yep.
And within weeks, it was in his stomach, his abdomen, his bowels. Like, it was just spreading.
Yeah. My mother, that's what she passed from. She found out, and it went fast. They said that's one of the worst kinds.
Yeah, it really is. It's so bad. And Ray decided that he didn't want to continue treatment. He was just going to enter hospice.
Right.
And so they decide in the hospice center that they're just going to do a little family photo shoot, little quiet one.
Mm-hmm.
And he could wear his Santa suit.
Yes.
And they tell their father that this is what they would like to do, put you in your suit and we'll take a last family photo together in your Santa suit. And she says that her father literally looks down at the oxygen tube running from his face and is like, Santa doesn't wear oxygen.
Mm-hmm.
She said it was sadness, but not really bitterness or anger. It was just kind of like he's accepted what's going on with him. And of course that left his daughters brokenhearted because, this has been his life. And they felt like, they were watching the door slam in this poor man's face. And he wasn't gonna reach that 50th year, which was at this point, a big dream of his. Because he, like I said, it was major. He was planning, and then got sick. So they were not, they didn't want to push it. So they just kind of let it lay and just said, okay. He said to his daughters, let's just enjoy the time we have. No sadness before it's absolutely necessary. But then the family had told the intake nurses at the hospice care about how it was supposed to be his 50th year playing Santa and all that stuff, and just what it had actually meant for their life, because this was his life's work at this point. And they didn't ask them to do anything or fix anything. They just wanted to share a piece of themselves and be able to tell someone they were disappointed, because they didn't want their dad to know, obviously.
Yeah.
And the staff at the hospice center decided that they wanted to honor his legacy, because this was his life's work. It's his identity.
Yeah, at this point, your dad is Santa. You grew up and he's always been this way, and he's done this for 50 years.
Yeah. So they decide they're going to plan a small get together with just some staff members and their children.
Ah.
And then they invited a few families that he knew from past years. And they decorated a cozy little spot for all of it so that he would feel comfortable and safe, like he's not leaving the hospice center.
Yes.
They're going to bring it all to him. And then they left it up to him if he wanted to put the suit on or not.
Right.
And wouldn't you know it, their father stepped right into that suit.
Well, and it's the children. That's why they invited all the kids. Yep.
They said his breathing was shallow, but everyone helped him get his buttons fastened and everything on. And they said once that coat button, all the coat buttons were done up, that his posture changed. Like he straightened up. His eyes were bright. And he let out that signature ho, ho, ho in the same booming voice that they had heard their entire lives. They said it wasn't loud, it wasn't effortless, but it was perfect.
Yeah.
And when the staff pulled back that room divider, because they were hiding him from everyone else, everyone could see Santa sitting in his chair, and the children's faces brightened, and that little gasp from their surprise. The daughter describes the moment as proud, magical, and larger than life. He did it. He made it to year 50. Of course, I'm sure everyone there cried.
Oh, yeah.
It makes me want to as well. But a local news crew from the same station that he had appeared on several times throughout the years showed up and captured the story.
That's so awesome.
And they said that within 24 hours of the airing of that show, 120,000 people had viewed online. There were pictures and letters and messages from parents whose children had visited their dad over the years that came into the hospice care center. There was one woman who actually posted a picture of her daughter sitting on his lap the whole 50 years ago.
Aww.
And wrote, "He was the first Santa I ever met."
That's so cool.
So that is what I was doing today. Making everybody happy, sad.
Yes, a little happy, sad. But I mean, sometimes you need a little heartwarming Christmas story to go with the darker stuff.
We do a lot of the darker stuff.
And I assume, not long after he probably passed away, and I wonder if he was buried in his Santa suit. I had to take it to a dark place. I'm sorry.
It's a great...
I would have.
It would have been a great way to do it, yeah.
Absolutely. He needs to be buried in his Santa suit. Because that was his life.
Yep. But I was like, that's 5 decades of Santa Clausing.
It's a lot of Santa Clausing.
That's a long time to be Santa.
Yeah. I mean, if somebody can bring joy to children's lives and get joy from it, it's a good thing.
Yeah, I was like, it wasn't just feeding their souls, it was feeding his as well.
Absolutely.
And so I thought that was like a really cool little thing that I happened upon.
Right.
And I was like, you know what? It's Christmas.
Christmas, and you always got to have a little feel-good story during Christmas, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still has a sad ending, but at least he accomplished what he wanted.
Absolutely.
And I'm sure that was a really big deal. to him and his daughters.
Well, and he was just kind of defeated and was like, no.
One last hurrah. A really amazing memory for his family.
A hurrah, if you will.
A hurrah.
A hurrah. But yeah, that was a good one. I like that one, though.
I think the first memory, I guess, I have, I'm sure I visited Santa before that, was the time that I was afraid of Santa Claus. I think you've seen my picture.
Yeah.
Where my grandma, my dad's mother, had to sit on Santa's lap with me.
Yes.
And y'all, I was wearing a strawberry shortcake dress.
Love it.
I was like, what? And of all things, I had tennis shoes on. Like, blue socks and tennis shoes with this red strawberry shortcake. I'm like, who dressed me?
Right. Like, thanks, Dad.
Right. That was my thoughts. But I was like, who knows?
Yeah.
But yeah, and I was literally crying, sucking on my bottom lip, which is funny because my son also used to suck his bottom lip.
Yep.
And my grandma's like holding me, like shushing me, looking at me, like, it's okay. And Santa's just like, bing.
Take the picture.
Hurry up, get this crying kid off my lap.
Right.
Her grandma and her heavy together.
Right. Yeah, I have a picture from, I think, my first Santa experience. I was 4 years old, and it was a picture from, my mom took me to Dillard's, because, the department store Santas. And
of course.
I had, like, this cute little burgundy dress with a white, like, little Peter Pan collar shirt underneath it with the little puff sleeves. And I had, like, little white knee socks on and my little brown Mary Jane's, and I was like, had my hands on my knees, and I was sitting on his lap, and you could see the smile on my face was very fake, because I was like frozen in fear.
That's what I was about to say. Was it one of those, I'm a little bit scared, but I'm supposed to be happy?
But we waited in line at Dillard's, and I have to take this picture.
Yeah.
Because I was cute.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yep.
Oh my goodness. Well, and then, like, you say department store Santa, but my kids went to Bass Pro Santa.
Oh, that's where, yes. Bass Pro Santa is always the best, because we got the Bass Pro near where we lived, and that's where we went. And it was the free picture, so you had to wait in line. You could buy more, but we always just got the free one.
Yeah, we just got the free one, too.
But it was always the best, like, background setup and everything.
Yeah, it was so cool.
Yeah, I took
really pretty.
Took Dylan every year.
Very Louisiana Santa.
Yep. No Piro and alligators, but it was a good background setup. Yep.
Yeah, my kids loved it. I don't recall any time where they were ever really afraid of Santa. And I'm like, well, lucky you.
Yeah, Dylan never was, really. He would just go right up there, and he's usually not the type of person that likes people. So
I think my kids were like, oh, he's the guy who brings me presents? Cool, let me go sit on that guy's lap.
But I will say that back in the day, I used to run a photo lab, and it was at Walmart. And I don't know if Jeff Boyd listens to this podcast, because he follows me on Instagram, and he was working in there with me, but he played Santa at Walmart, and we were having, like, this little break. There was nobody, like, coming up, it was kind of during the middle of the day, and I was doing the photography for it, and he's like, go over there and get a bottle of wine. So I went over and got a bottle of wine, and he acted like drunk Santa. He was all laid out, like, sprawled out. I still have those pictures, Jeff, if you're listening.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
They were the greatest. We had drunk Santa. It was a memory.
Hilarious. I love it. I want to see. I don't think you've ever showed me those, so now
I will dig them out.
See.
Yep. I will dig them out and show you.
Oh my goodness.
Absolutely.
So, I'm pretty sure that we have a friend who should be bringing her little one to go see Santa.
And she also did our theme music.
Which was a gift.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you, Patty Salzetta.
The gift that keeps on giving.
Right. joy to your ears.
That's right.
And again, if y'all are angry with me, don't forget to send us an email.
Like, she did something nice. But you can't have the naughty without the nice.
No. So, hold my sweet tea podcast at gmail.com is where you send those.
Absolutely.
You can also message us on social media. The Tiki Talkie.
All of
Y'all make sure y'all are liking the stuff on the TikTok.
Yeah.
Y'all make sure you're subscribing to the YouTube. We're stuck at 93. Let's get going.
It's a Christmas miracle. Get us to 100.
We just need 7 more.
And we've surpassed 6,000 downloads, so we're
Yeah.
trudging our way to 10,000.
Yeah.
Let's do that by
Keep
February 14th, because that is our podiversary.
It is.
So download. Send it to everybody.
It is not just Single Awareness Day.
Yep. That is your
Hold my
free
sweet tea
Christmas gift to us.
Yeah.
Sharing our podcast.
Yes.
With put it in the Christmas gift that you're giving to everybody.
Yeah, do it. And then message us, like a picture of you doing that.
Yeah, be like, there you go. We'd love to see it. And
for sure. And hopefully we can get together some sort of giveaway for our 1 year. So
that would be really cool.
We'll figure it out.
Absolutely. And as always, Hold My Sweet Tea is a Drunken Bee production.
Bzz.
And you guys remember to stay safe out there. And if you're not comfortable sitting on a man with a beard slap, don't do it.
Yeah, you don't have to.
Just because we're dipping doesn't mean you can't keep sipping.
Bye.